Alright, everyone, we are live, and today I'm going to be looking at, is Battlefield 4 still alive 12 years later in 2020, in the year 2025, on the PlayStation 4 slash PlayStation 5 platform, because it's obviously a backwards compatibility game. So, last week we finished off the Call of Duty 2025 Still Alive series. We did from Call of Duty 4 all the way up to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, from PlayStation 3 Call of Duty games up to pretty much Black Ops Cold War. I think next year for that series I'm going to stop at Black Ops 4 because the crossplay Call of Duty games are far too active still. But regardless, so the Battlefield Still Alive series, it gets smaller by the year. Now this series, I look at the older games to see how active and all that the player base is. But regardless, what I was saying was this series gets, the Battlefield 4 series this year is only going to be 4 games. Even though in previous years, I was able to do up to like 9 games on this series. And I'll show you why. Because EA has shut down the servers of every single Battlefield game officially on the PlayStation 3 last year. So last year they shut down the Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline on the PlayStation 3. The year before that, they shut down Battlefield 1943, the Bad Company 1 and Bad Company 2. So if you if you want to see some of the really older Battlefield games that actually still had a player count, believe it or not, you could still find you could find full lobbies in some of these older Battlefield games like Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, you could find certain older lobbies. But if you ever want to see these older games, just go to my 2023 Still Alive playlist series. So this is probably going to be quite a short series. There's only going to be 4 games this year. It's going to be Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, because EA has decided to shut down the fucking servers of all the older Battlefield games, and it's such a disappointment because I can literally play every older Call of Duty game. The servers are still up on like ancient platforms, but EA is a scummy company and EA has to make as much money as possible and shut down some of the best older Battlefield games. It's such a disappointment. But anyway, let's just go into let's see if Quick Match works. Quick Match probably won't work. The track record of Quick Match not working on this. We'll try it anyway. Maybe it'll work. If not, we'll just use the server browser. It works, but it usually puts you in an empty lobby though. Maybe it actually worked. It seems like an actual widget. Yeah, it actually worked. Quick Match. No nice. I did not know you could play this. What do you mean no teabagging? What? Bro, man. No teabagging. He's teaching me the tutorial because I've never played this on a PS5.
I got your med kit.
What's up, man? Ah, shit. Level 140, shit, that's all this game's gonna be full of now. How many people are actually in this lobby, just out of curiosity? A full lobby, but it's only 32 players though. Yeah, Battlefield 4 is absolutely iconic. I'm just angry. I'm just annoyed that I can't look at Battlefield 3 or the Bad Company games anymore. I need to change my protection. I don't want to die. Hackers on Battlefield 4? I don't know. I've never really personally experienced hackers. I'm not playing this on the PC though, so I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. Where's control vibration? Control vibration. Control art vibration. Control vibration. Control vibration. Turn the tutorials off because I've played this before. On the Xbox? That's interesting. How Are you getting hackers on Xbox? Can people hack Xbox Ones now? I thought the Xbox was unhackable. Though I did hear about the exploit that came out like a few months ago, but I didn't think they would already have hacks in games. I'm too slow, I'm not gonna get him in time.
We've lost objective Alpha.
Well, I've never personally experienced any hackers on the PlayStation 4 Battlefield games. I have on the PlayStation 3, like, when I played Battlefield 3 for the last time. It was full of fucking hackers. Like, the game server was about to shut down, like, in a month and people were fucking hacking. I'm like, really, man? The game's servers are shutting down and you're hacking? Let people enjoy their final feast of the game. That's the only Battlefield game I've ever experienced hackers in, Battlefield 3.
Objective Charlie's been lost.
Everyone save me out there. Appreciate it. Grab that ticket.
Which makes sense. I mean, Battlefield 3 is a real game. Plus, it's easy to hack a 360 or a PlayStation 3. Well, easier on the PS3 side, more of annoying on the 360 side. But it's still easy to buy one, though. If you're trying to hack yourself, I mean, like hack console yourself. More annoying on the 360. Unless you know how to do that. That laser shit or what the fuck it is. Name of it. Something like that. And I like this map as well because this map literally has no vehicles in it, and it's just big mass warfare, like such small areas. I guess this is kind of like the Town of Battlefield. You would be an accurate description of this. This map. Too bad we didn't get a 64-player lobby. It's only a 32-player lobby, but chaotic enough. Hopefully next week when we look at Battlefield Hardline, there is more than one lobby this year. Or hopefully, they're not playing Downtown. Because Downtown is an awful map in Battlefield Hardline, yet the only server left always plays that map. That map's awful.
Objective Echo has been neutralized.
Nice.
Hey, buddy, you're good to go. Get back out there.
But 2013 was an interesting year for me when this came out. I played Battlefield 4 quite close to launch, but I personally didn't really experience like any. Hey, yeah.
Here's your med kit. Go get it.
That's just trying to revive that.
We're taking objective Bravo.
But I didn't personally experience like any game breaking bugs, but I think I played it like a month after it came out, though, to be fair. Even on a high level on Battlefield 4, I did actually play Battlefield 4 more than Call of Duty Ghosts that year. Funny enough. Change up the classes a bit. By the engineer. I want to mess up a bit with all the classes, because I've not played this in a while.
Objective Charlie neutralized.
The thing I hate about Downtown in particular in Battlefield Hardline is everybody just camps on this fucking like rooftop, man. I can't, it's one of the flag objectives and it's so fucking annoying, man. Like the whole enemy team, and you can't get up there. The only way to get, well, you can get, unless you get a helicopter, but the only way you can legitimately go up there is you got to go up the fucking elevator. or the lift, and it's so bad because it's the only way up. Everybody just camps. That's actually the case. I actually prefer when it comes to that horrible map, I actually prefer the last gen version, the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 version of that map, because it's a lot smaller. It doesn't really have that annoying spot on it. But pretty bad, man. This guy, really? I've got killed by the same person 3 times. That's the only person that's not killed me. Yeah, we're dominating them. Oh, fuck. Should have healed myself before I engaged. Hopefully this year we can find, I think last year we did, we found like a TDM match or something like that. Hopefully there's not only Conquest Lodge this year. But who knows? What the fuck? It doesn't even tell me how he killed me? So, chat, I obviously don't expect the best gameplay. I mean, I've not played in a while. Yes, I did hear about that. Which is crazy. What? It's absolutely crazy. Like, oh, that's how. But I remember when I never played Warzone mobile, but I remember when it came on. It came out. Wasn't it causing like fucking phones to overheat or some shit like that? Warzone mobile was. That's probably what killed it. It was causing the phone battery to drain like rapidly as well, or something like that. Plus, also, I think the problem was as well with Warzone mobile was you're splitting the player count up. Like, you've got Call of Duty Mobile, which I'm not a mobile person myself. I don't like playing mobile, but Call of Duty Mobile is literally the definitive Call of Duty game that literally pretty much has a bit of everything from every Call of Duty game in it. And I mean, who's going to play Warzone over that? Because Call of Duty Mobile's got like a mix of the original Modern Warfare games, a mix of Black Ops 2 and all that. Yeah, that as well. Plus, I guess also if you want to play a mobile battle royale game, Fortnite probably plays a lot better than Call of Duty Warzone mobile, I'd imagine as well. Because Fortnite's been years on mobile. If you're definitely for the battle royale people.
Go, go, go! Get up!
How slow are you going Battlefield? I get mouse kicked. Let's try another lobby. I don't want to spend all day in one lobby because whoever's made this match is like put the match scoreboard super high, which is kind of the case in the older Battlefield games now. Like all the games, they just put the scoreboard really high, and the match goes on for hours. Kind of reminds me of what was that game called? Not Lost Planet. Planet Side 2. Planet Side 2. That game was absolutely a banger. I love that game, man. Like the matches go on for like days, like trying to take out a base. It was like super realistic. Wait, what the fuck happened to the servers? Oh, 3 servers. Let's see full. 14. You got Conquest. Yeah, pretty much all Conquest. 30 hertz, jeez. Get rid of the none. Walker after one round. Let's go to the stadium lobby. That actually has good ping. Don't want to be playing a Battlefield lobby with 2 bars. Oh, I'll only join at the perfect. We got back on this map again. No shotguns. Disrespect the rules, okay. Okay, there's yeah, good. That's not what. Hour, jeez, I wonder what the score limit on this is. It's kind of sad. It seems like the only people are playing this Conquest or TDM now. But to be fair, I mean, Rush. I don't know why Rush died off, man. Rush was a well good game mode in Battlefield. Yeah, I know that. The official servers, I'm pretty sure there's actually no official servers anymore for this game left. Which was a cool thing about the Battlefield game, is you could buy your own servers and all that. Quite expensive though, but put your own like matches and custom games and all that. Which I don't even know if you can even buy the servers anymore. If you really wanted to buy a server. Oh, you know, we'll check after this match. There are bro, you literally despawned the second I picked out the turf over there. Ball. Yeah, I forgot about that. If you revive them with the defibrillator, the kill actually goes down.
Вот, медпакет, возьми. Вот тебе медпакет.
Very nice. Jeez, you have a very strong laser sight, mate. Oh, the shotguns are banned from the server, and I just got killed by a shotgun. To be honest, nobody probably enforces the rules anymore, to be fair, in general. I mean, who's enforcing the rules on a server? The 2025. To be fair. But the last server I was in said no teabagging. I'm like, what? Why would you ban teabagging? Oh shit. I did not expect someone to be hiding there.
Медпакет, возьми!
Shit. Alright. Fall back. Like, five guys. Ah. Of course. Got flanked from the right. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's funny. The trash talking was absolutely amazing. I know Call of Duty games, I know Battlefield games as well, man. Because we're playing Battlefield. But, you know, talking about trash talking, I literally seen a fucking... I don't play Fortnite, right? But they added fucking a Darth Vader AI into Fortnite. And you can ask him that... Wait, they've removed them now, but you can ask him such... You can ask him, like, silly questions on it, and he would answer them and that. And it was so funny, because he would literally say, like, the M-word or like this Darth Vader AI in Fortnite would say shit like that. Yeah. Then he said the sequels are not real. I like, oh, whoa, based as fuck. Man, that's got to piss Disney off so much. Like, I can't believe they did something like that. Based. Ah.
Вот тебя, медпакет!
How about sniping? Jeez. Okay, so I got a kill assist. I'm surprised I didn't get assist count as kill there, how much damage I did there. I should have got rewarded for the kill. We actually just finished it off. We finished it off. Not like yesterday, last night. I did a stream on Saturday, an evening stream. Just because I wanted to get out of the way and complete it. Because I really didn't like it. I couldn't get past that boss fight at all. Even with fucking cheats. I don't know if it was bugged or something like that. So I literally had to download the file and skip the mission. Which I've never had to do before for a game, but... But then we did the tier list. I did the tier list as well, all the game. Like, right on the same stream. It was quite short. Alright then, so that's us done with the Killzone game. But we still got 2 Resistant games to do that I wanted to do as I posted in the community post a few months ago. And after that, we'll start the Halo trilogy. Well, that zone. Then we'll be playing that one. Yeah. To be honest, it's probably... I mean, if Killzone Shadowfall wasn't such a bad Killzone game, I would say that's the worst game in the series. But because Shadowfall's so bad, gave it a D instead of an A. That game. You don't need to play anime, I'd just play the mainline games, to be honest, if I were you. And if you have a PlayStation Vita, Mercenaries are a really good game. You can't play most of them on PlayStation 5 anyway. Pretty much, the first 3 games they're locked on PlayStation 3. Now, they might be available on game streaming. You might be able to play them on game streaming on a PS4 or PS5, but I don't recommend you play it there. If that's your only option. I guess play it there, but I don't recommend people play games there.
Almost there. Just take out 5 more.
I didn't actually have I didn't get a PS5 until last year, to be honest. Yet. Never had any reason to buy a PS5. Oh, PS4 was getting dated.
Only 3 more enemies to take out. Let's go.
Ah, I was trying to be over aggressive, man, but the guy was capping the floor. Wait. No! I was hoping I would get last kill. Damn. That's crazy. An hour why did they give you an hour timer for 100 kills? An hour timer for 100 kills. Man, one thing I do really like about Battlefield 4 is how long it takes to rank up on it. I actually really like it. Like, I didn't like that about Battlefield 1. Like, you know, Battlefield 1, they made it so easy to rank up in. In the beta of Battlefield 1, I literally got to, like, level 60 in the beta of the game. That's how fast the leveling up in that game was. I actually like Battlefield 1, but the leveling up was a bit too fast for a Battlefield game. Like, just World to Conquest. Favorite game? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, we're in the queue. That sucks. You know what? We gotta go win this. Debbie's Party Island. Oh man. Wait, this isn't Debbie's Island? God, man. It's 45 hertz as well. I wonder if somebody's got a server fucking Jeffrey's fucking... What's his name? Epstein's... I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing running sideways like that. No. Debbie's Island. Oh, I forgot to check. We'll check after the server ship. I think this is a US lobby. Can't tell the thing. I don't know. Maybe I should have stayed in that European TDM. That's the thing with the Battlefield games, like compared to the Call of Duty games, the older Battlefield games, you always find a lot, me personally, you always find a lot more servers in Europe compared to America. Unlike Call of Duty is kind of the opposite. Like Call of Duty games, you join a lot of lobbies where your ping's pretty bad. At least if you try and join later in the day, like at night. But Battlefield is more European based. At least from what I've seen when I've done this series for the last 4 years in the Battlefield series. Someone's been hitting. Oh, you're welcome. But I died for that. Man, I love Battlefield 4. It's gonna be a sad day when EA decides to shut this down. It'll be such a sad day. I'm glad there has been no announcement. By the way, I'm so glad there's touch wood. There's been no announcement by EA this year that they're shutting down Battlefield 4 on PlayStation 4/Xbox One. I was really scared about that because the last 2 years they announced the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 games, so I was like, oh fuck, are they going to announce the PS4 and the Xbox Ones this year? Luckily they didn't. But I have a strange feeling maybe after Battlefield 6. After Battlefield 6 comes out, they might shut down, there's a good chance they will shut down Battlefield 4. And I'll be so pissed, man. I'm still pissed off about Battlefield 3 being shut down on console. Because I don't want to play Battlefield 3 on PC, it fucking sucks on PC. In my personal opinion. Just because the PC version, you always get kicked out of servers. Everybody's fucking sweaty. Console's always more chill when it comes to these games. No, actually, I need to do a stream this year playing Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Just wish people would play it during the day, man. It's always during the night, though. And I hate streaming at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I hate doing it. I'll do it if I have to, but I hate doing it. I do not like streaming at that time. I still like streaming when I'm half asleep. Yep. Same, bro. Because Battlefield 4 was like the last... my personal opinion, Battlefield 4 was the last really good Battlefield game. Don't get me wrong, I like Battlefield 1. I think Battlefield 1's a great Battlefield game, but... I mean, it's not Battlefield 4, it's not Battlefield 3, it's not Bad Company 2. Plus the World War I setting. The fair modern, which hopefully DICE doesn't fuck up for the third time in a row. Hopefully third time's for the charm. I know a lot of people said 2042 was the end of the Battlefield series. Next Call of Duty campaign we're doing next. The original Modern Warfare 3. So, tomorrow we're going to be starting my playthrough of Infamous First Light. We're starting my playthrough of that tomorrow. It says it's like 4 to 7 hours on. 4 to 7 hours long the game is. At least that's what it says online. So that'll take us probably like 2 to 3 streams to complete. Then after we do that, we'll start Modern Warfare 3. Probably next week, to be honest. Not next week as in tomorrow. Next week as in like the 26th. Maybe a little bit later than next week. That's the plan. Doing that. Does it make sense to do the Modern Warfare games back to back? Because they do kind of link to each other in a way. Not really. I mean, you can play any Call of Duty campaign and not get confused by the plot if you don't play the one before. But the way I like playing them, though. I thought you'd done with the GTA story this year. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, last year we did pretty much every GTA game. And I don't really plan to play any of the older Grand Theft Auto games that do a playthrough of them. I do plan to play them, but I don't plan to do a playthrough of any GTA game until realistically after Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 6, I mean. After GTA 6 comes out, maybe a year or so, I'll go back and I'll play all the old Grand Theft Auto games. Again. But I will be playing some GTA games this year. They just won't be playthroughs. Like, we'll be playing GTA 4 and its DLCs, the Still Alive series, which will be starting right after I finish the Battlefield series. Like, we'll be playing the multiplayer on that, seeing how active in that they still are, but I'm not going to be doing playthroughs of them, though. There's a queue, man. Really? Is that actual DLC on it? Let's put it on the full slots. I just want to see how many lobbies there actually is. There's 33 with 10 plus slots. But I imagine a lot of these don't have a lot of people in them. Actually, that's not too bad, but that server's pretty bad though. The ping on that. Server info. Where is this set? 3 bars for North America. That must be like California. New Zealand? That's kind of surprising. Well, that's good to know. If you live in the Aussie region, or you live in New Zealand, you can actually still find people playing this. Which is very good, because I feel really sorry for people that live in that region. Because once a game gets old, you pretty much have to play in like really bad ping lobbies. Sure, we'll go on this. I think the veteran server is a hardcore server, so I don't know what it might be. Oh, it's this one? I've already been in this one for some of the match. Only EU, no mouse, rules, no glitch, no cheating, no teabag, no teabag? Why? No steel workers from the base. You realistically can't really do that without some kind of glitch. What's your favorite 3D era GTA game? San Andreas, my assumption. This map and the texture bugs. Literally, every time I join this map, it like takes a few seconds for the textures to load in. Awesome.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
I like San Andreas, not my favourite though. I think it is a bit really overrated, but I respect for what it did for its time though. That's because it's got more annoying missions than Vice City. That's why I prefer Vice City over GTA San Andreas. Because Vice City's got less annoying missions. San Andreas is mainly because of fucking Zero's missions. Which aren't mandatory, by the way, but every time I play San Andreas, I always play Zero missions, and I hate them. Get the old version? Yeah. I'm the same, man, like... I played the PlayStation 2 versions, we played them on an emulator. When I played them, because I wanted to experience the original PS2 versions, but San Andreas, like, it was really good, but the sun filter wasn't the way it used to look like on the PS2, at least. Maybe the PS2 version, you got to play it like 40p for that to be a thing, but... When was that? Right before GTA 4? Right before my Grand Theft Auto GTA 4 playthrough, we played those GTA games. Like last year in... Was it March or May? March or May I started my playthrough of all the GTA games last year. So we did 3... We did Vice City. We then did San Andreas. We then did Liberty City Stories. Then it was Vice City Stories, which I still think Vice City Stories is the most underrated GTA game of all time. Sucks it's locked to the PSP and PlayStation 2. At least Liberty City Stories had a phone port. We literally did them last year. Before GTA 4. You weren't around back then, though. Last year? Are you talking about on a real PlayStation 2 or are you talking about an emulator? Because I don't own a real PlayStation 2 anymore. I mean, I want to buy a real PlayStation 2. But I'm kind of broke right now. I wouldn't mind doing that though. Down the line. The only problem is if I play GTA San Andreas like on a real PlayStation 2, I'd probably actually have to use cheats. Because it's quite brutal when you die in the original versions of the GTA games. Where you lose everything. Yeah, you won't find it on Twitch. Twitch doesn't save VODs that long, sadly. I think Twitch can only save VODs up to 90 days. But you find them on the YouTube. But I think on PCX2 they get rid of the sun. Not the sun, but like the bright orange for some weird reason. On the San Andreas, I don't know why. But it's fine for Vice City though. Then again, I own the games on the original Xbox. But I'm pretty sure the original Xbox version of San Andreas doesn't have that tint, no. But I'd have played them on the PlayStation 2 because on the original Xbox I can't play Liberty City Stories or Vice City Stories, man. Oh, what the first race mission? That mission was so buggy for me. What, the one with the roll rider? Oh man, I don't know why. When I did my playthrough of GTA San Andreas last year, I could not get past that mission for shit. It took me like an hour to get past it. I don't know why. It's never happened. Every time I play San Andreas, I always get past that mission first time. But when I played it last year, I struggled with it. I'm like, what? Yeah, I played the hard. I'm pretty sure I get past the hardest mission in GTA when I did my playthrough of GTA San Andreas. So the hardest mission in the game, right, which is the fucking horrible, you know, the Zero missions, the missions where you got to fly that freaking horrible, what's that, toy RC plane. I somehow passed that like my second time. I don't know how. That's always the mission I find hard. But I found it really easy for some reason. Probably because I played San Andreas so much, I actually know how the flight controls work on the PS2. I also hate the race mission in GTA Vice City. You know the race mission, you got to fucking race that fucking Larry guy? And the freaking police only go after you, it's well annoying. That's why I prefer Vice City over San Andreas personally, because San Andreas has just got so many brutal missions. A mission I found really hard on as a kid in GTA San Andreas was, you know, the iconic train mission. I could not get past that mission as a kid, but I mean, it's actually not too bad as an adult, that mission. But as a kid, I could not get past that mission. But all you had to do was stop the damn train, CJ. I should have got past that first time actually, funny enough. I did my playthrough last year. But I didn't do that, please. Oh, this... Oh, the Nintendo Switch. I think the Definitive Edition is easier though than the original. I know the RC play mission's easier on the newer versions than the original version. Because they gave it like more fuel or something like that. But that's maybe that's what I'll do next time. Like, when I play the original GTA games, maybe I need kind of some kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'll play them in the original quality. The original way they're meant to be played, because I always get told that. And I do agree, like, the best way to play those games is you're supposed to play the original versions. So that's the way Rockstar intended them to be made. I need to get original PlayStation 2. Yeah, San Andreas. Oh, every time I play San Andreas now, I do the... See, when I get to the crunchy side, the second I get to the crunchy side in San Andreas, I do the paramedic missions just to get more health. Because it's so easy to do in the crunchy side. Because it's not like one little town and you can do the paramedic missions in like half an hour. Rather than like 2 hours if you did them in the city. Because for some reason when you do them in that little village, or the little town, whatever you want to call it, they all just spawn in that tiny area. So it's so easy to do. And I do that every time I play San Andreas now. Then when I get to Los Venturas, Las Vegas, I think it's called Los Venturas, GTA San Andreas, I get that hunter mission. Because you can, there's a race that triggers a hunter helicopter and I store it in the airport. The airport garage. Or the hangar, I should say. Store it in there, then I do that, then I get more body armor. But I do remember that about San Andreas. When I did my playthrough of the definitive edition of San Andreas, which was like 2022, early 2022, like a few months after it came out, there's a lot of bugs in the I don't know if they fixed these bugs in the definitive edition, but definitive edition of San Andreas, I think that's maybe the version you were playing, but they had, for some reason in that game, some missions you were taking double the amount of damage compared to the original game. Because I've played both versions, so I can compare them side by side, but there's a weird bug in San Andreas Definitive Edition. I don't know if you were playing that version, but you take double the amount of damage for one of the missions, and it's really weird. I don't know if they ever fixed that. That's why I always play the original versions. Like, how's that a bug in the game where you take double the amount of damage? And I'm talking too much now, I'm not really focusing on the game. Too much. What do you feel actually in this lobby? 21, 40 people. Did I ever do a play? No. No. No, I've not. I've not done a playthrough of the Just Cause games. I plan to maybe one day, but... Yeah, I know. I know Just Cause 2 is my favorite.
Heads up. Enemy soldier, due east.
Actually, I did do a playthrough of Just Cause 3. Kind of. Kind of. Like... it was really bad. Like... In fact, I'll show you right here, chat. We'll just leave this lobby, right? I'll show you right here, right? So, I'm going to bring up Second Mono, right? And maybe it was a video series or was it a live stream series? So I'll bring it up here, right? So this is the channel, right? Here's the Just Cause 3 playthrough. If I can find that. I did some of it, but look how old this is and look how bad these are, man. The quality's absolutely horrible in these. We have a live stream called Don't Watch. When was this actually? Just out of curiosity. What was the date of this? 2015, and I got a copyright claim. That's funny. Yeah, they're really old. You want to watch some of my bad content? Go back then. I actually kind of plan to do something like that for my YouTube channel. Is going to be 10 years old, and I think it's the 9th of December. 9th of December this year. Probably I'm going to do something for that day. Like looking at all my old content and all that day. That's gonna be a fun one. Get to embarrass myself live. Shanks are well good map. Too bad the ping's bad. These must be DLC servers. But I can't join them. Unless I got a password. Yeah, DLCs. I'm not buying the DLCs. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I said I was going to do this. See? That's crazy. They're still charging 12 quid for these. Wait, why did they make legacy operations free? Does the premium still charge full price? Wait, why would you buy the map pack separately when the premium is literally much cheaper? That's like the opposite of inflation. You buy these if you want to not play the game properly and just skip and unlock everything. I never done that, but you can actually do that in Battlefield 4 if you really want to. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed about that. Like, you could just buy that to skip and unlock everything in the game. VIP. Anyway, so people take screenshot and say, well, I guess there is hacks in this game. Mouseable player. Go for maybe another log match or so, chat. Oh, really? Man, I was about to get Shanghai and it put me in this map instead. Sucks. I love Shanghai, man. Especially the bit where the skyscraper falls apart. Man, DICE, please bring back destructible environments for Battlefield 6. Like, and I want, like, proper destructible environments. Like, Bad Company 2 had the best destructible environments in the Battlefield series. Or how you used it. I don't know how you do this. It's been such a long time. Oh, there we go.
Commander online.
Yeah, but you didn't actually destroy the map, though. I did like that about Call of Duty Ghosts, though. You could get certain, like... That's a fucking viewer of my stream. Or is he pissed off because I stole his tank?
I spotted an enemy vehicle operating east of your position.
But if anybody is watching this and actually wants to join up, go ahead, just add me as a friend. And we'll play a match or so, I don't mind. Because that's the point of this series, it's all open lobbies and that type of stuff. Because I don't really play multiplayer stuff on the channel, so when I do, always free to join up. I don't like that spot, that's a really disadvantage spot. I always hated that about tanks in Battlefield games. For some reason the gun shell in the tank can't go up for shit. Oh, this is a death trap, man. We're literally getting targeted by all the helicopters. But I hope we do have the destructible environments of Bad Company 1 and 2, because they were easily the best. Like, you could literally destroy every single building in those games. They did tone it down a wee bit in Battlefield 3 and 4, still really good in those games, but they did tone it down a wee bit. Like, you can't destroy, some buildings can't be destroyed. Most can, but... But we'll see. I do miss that era of gaming though. That's one thing. There was like a decent amount of 360 and PS3 games that had cool, destructible environments. Like you had Red Faction Guerrilla, that you could not only destroy every. Man, I love that game, Red Faction. It's such a good. Usually the best Red Faction game. You had that. You could not only destroy anything in the game. Then you had another game like the Mercenaries games. You literally block anything in the game. Like, you could destroy anything, and it was so cool, man. It would actually have an effect on the story. I think I'm definitely more, when it comes to these days, I think I'm more of a TDM player than I am a Conquest player in Battlefield. I seem to play a lot better on TDM than I do Conquest these days.
Listen up. We now control objective Echo. Control over objective Delta. Слушайте, все слушайте меня.
I wish people would play, I don't know why Rush died off in Battlefield 4. Like, people used to absolutely love Rush back in the day in the Battlefield games. You know, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm actually doing that bad. I'm actually just gonna rage quit this lobby. I wanted to play Shanghai and it gave me that okay damn map. Not a bad map, but it's not a great map. Though it is a better map if you're on the right side. If you're on the right side of the map, it's a lot easier than the left side. The right team always seems to win that map, for some reason. Which I think the Russians or the Chinese. Which was actually a really cool thing about Battlefield 4. Was I think it's the only Battlefield game you actually fight the Chinese in. Like, why do we not fight the Chinese in more games? Why is it always the Russians? Like, the Chinese are actually a bigger threat than the Russians are. I mean, fucking hell, in real life. Like, are we too scared to fight the Chinese because we don't want our game to get banned in China? That's probably actually the truth. Alright, we'll join this one. I thought this was like a hardcore server, but it seems to not be one. Dawnbreaker. Alright, we'll join. We'll maybe play another lobby or so chat and that'll be us today. And it's Battlefield 4, it's obviously still alive. I mean, next week I'll be more interested when we look at Battlefield Hardline. It kind of looks like a Rainbow Six, like not one of the classic Rainbow Six games. That picture at the bottom, at the bottom, you know. This looks like something you'd see in, what was that called? One of the Rainbow Six Ghost Recon games. I need to play those games, by the way, one day. The freaking what are they called? The original, no, yeah, of Rainbow Six. Yeah, Rainbow Six is nice. Good. And if you play the, what are they called? Not Delta Force. What are they called, man? The games that have the Fisher guy. Fuck, I need to do a playthrough of those games one day. They're well good stealth games. Never actually played them before, the original ones. But I know everybody loves them though. Sam Fisher, what the fuck his name is. I used to play a decent amount of Rainbow Six Siege. I don't really play it nowadays. I'm more of a single player game nowadays. But when I played with squads and all, I used to play a lot of Rainbow Six. Like I played Rainbow Six when no one else. Through in like the early days. Like I remember playing the beta of Rainbow Six Siege. That was an interesting time. What's the best campaign you've ever played, like, in general? That's a hard one. It's got to be an RPG of some sort. talking. Overhaul. I would say that my favorite game of all time. I would say is the best campaign ever. I don't agree with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit this lobby. Fuck it. We're getting absolutely wrecked. Our team is. I know I just quit 2 lobbies in a row, but our team is literally getting wrecked. I need to think about that. Best campaign of all time. Campaign of all time, I'd probably say I really like Night Silver 2. Really like that campaign. But that's an RPG. You know what game I need to replay? I need to do a playthrough of the channel. I played The Witcher 3 for like the first time ever, and I did everything in it like 3-4 years ago, my own time. I really, really liked it. And it might be arguably one of the best campaign games I've ever played, but I've only ever played it once. I need to replay it. Any more TDM lobbies, or is it all just Conquest? Gunmaster? Too bad the ping's bad, man. If the ping wasn't bad, I would legit playing that. But the ping's so bad. Best multiplayer game of all time? That's another hard one. Best multiplayer game of all time. Probably like, honestly, Black Ops 2 probably. Like my best multiplayer, like that's my best multiplayer in Call of Duty, I would say. My best overall Call of Duty game is obviously Black Ops 1, but multiplayer I would say Black Ops 2. That's quite a generic pick though. Best multiplayer, like less unknown type of game, probably like I might play that in multiplayer though, so I can like comment on that in multiplayer. I know I probably annoy some Black Ops 2 fanboys when I say I prefer Black Ops 1. The reason why is because I think Black Ops 1's full package is better than Black Ops 2. Like, Black Ops 2 is... It's the problem for me for Black Ops 2 is the early zombie maps. Like, I don't think the zombies really got good until Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2. Like, I think Transit and Die Rise are really bad maps, especially Die Rise. That's why I always rate Black Ops 1 higher when I do a Call of Duty tier list. Because I think Call of Duty Black Ops 1's overall a better game. Because I think Black Ops 2's Zombies is flawed until we get to the DLCs. Because Nuketown's Zombies is pretty fucking bad as well. Which is such a disappointment. I don't know how the fuck they fucked up with Nuketown Zombies, but they did. All they literally had to do was just copy and paste the multiplayer version of it and just make it like Town. Go without the lava. That's all they had to do instead of doing this random RNG crap. And I think I would have got more appreciation if they did that. Like the RNG perk drops. But I love Black Ops. Like, yeah, favorite Call of Duty is definitely Black Ops 1. Like, favorite, I mean, I don't know, multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, then again, Black Ops 1 multiplayer actually does have more content, though, if you think about it. Like, you've got, obviously, you've got the boot camp game, not the boot camp, I know Black Ops 2 has boot camp. I know what's it called? The fucking bot matches where you can level up against bots. That was really cool in Black Ops 1. I can't remember the name of it. It was you can fight bots, you can actually level up, which is really cool. No other Call of Duty games ever done that. If you just wanted to have a chill experience. But as we're playing Battlefield games, I would say my favorite Battlefield game. It's kind of hard to actually rank my favorite Battlefield game nowadays because I can't even play most of them anymore because they fucking EA is a scummy company and it's shut down most of the older Battlefield games. But before the shutdown, my favorite Battlefield game was probably Bad Company 2 overall. Battlefield 3, really like the multiplayer on that though. I really like the multiplayer on this game as well. They need to bring back the Bad Company squad, man, or make a good Battlefield story again, because they've not made a good one in like a very long time. Like, I want a proper Battlefield story though. A proper campaign, not war stories. I want a campaign that just focuses on, it's just on a squad, a military squad, and that's it. Like how the Battlefield campaigns used to do it. Yeah, 3's amazing too. I never played 3 multiplayer back in the day on the original Xbox 360. Wish I did. One of my biggest regrets in gaming. Never playing Halo 3 during its life cycle. Like the multiplayer. Because the Master Chief Collection of Halo 3, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's good, but it's not the same thing as the original Halo 3. And to be honest, when it comes to the Master Chief Collection, the Halo 3 multiplayer doesn't add up. It feels slower than the original. Which, I think Halo 2's got the opposite effect. Halo 2 multiplayer in the Master Chief Collection plays well too fast compared to the original Halo 2 multiplayer. Which... everybody thinks Halo 2 multiplayer is like super fast paced, but it's really not. You play it on the original Xbox, it's not. Which I do want to look at the Senior one day this year again. To play Halo 2's multiplayer, because you can actually play it nowadays on the original Xbox. Thanks to that project, it's brought back a lot of original Xbox games back online. I know you can play Halo 3 multiplayer online with a jailbroken 360. I actually can on my jailbroken 360, but the problem is you never find anybody. I think it's like a Discord server or some shit I got to join. I don't know the name of it. And they probably do community events at like freaking 10 o'clock at night in America, which is probably like 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK time zone, so it's just not ideal for me. That's the one thing that sucks. That's why I don't really cover Revival server games chat on this channel. Because they just do them far too late at night for me. I have a life. I do shit outside of fucking streaming. So I can't just, like, stay up. Like, I could do it. I could do it, like, 10 years ago. Easily. When I was in my teens, I could easily stay up to, like, 8 o'clock in the morning. That easily. Like, every day. But I can't fucking do it these days. Yes, the title literally says it. Rich cut it off. Ah. What if YouTube does that as well, to be real? Because a lot of people say that on YouTube as well, like my YouTube streams are like, They don't say it cut off, but they'll only say what platform you're playing this game on. I'm like, it's in the title, bro. PC. Nice. I don't really look at PC older games when it comes to like, are they still alive, still active? Because the old Battlefield games are super active on PC. Like, on PC, you can play like every Battlefield game ever. Like, if you can find a way to somehow get Battlefield 1942, you can literally play that online on PC. Still. You just need to set some stuff up and all that. Just at 5k players. I'll bet the same as Costa, to be fair. Nice. You know what's crazy, chat? See, when I literally started today's stream, I was literally doing so good, and now I'm just doing absolutely awful. I was getting so many kills, and now I can't get a single kill. I guess it's because I'm talking about other subjects, and it's just completely made me lose focus on the game. Like, completely made me lose focus on the game. Like, outright. You know, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use them. Oh, maybe not. Isn't your favorite one? I'm pretty sure it's actually higher than 900p because I'm playing on a PlayStation 5 Pro. But at least this version has strong aim assist. You want to play a bit, they've shut it down now, sadly, but if you've ever played it, if you've ever played Battlefield 4 on the PlayStation 3, like, the aim assist literally does not work properly in that version, unless you're, like, right up to the person's face. At least I got success. Just a little bit? Nice. Got a lot of platforms to buy a game on. Too bad they didn't release it for like a... Too bad they never released like a Battlefield games on like a funny platform like the Wii or something like that, man. Imagine this. It'd probably be on the Wii U though. You know, I'm surprised DICE never did something like that. Activision did that back in the day, like the old Call of Duty games. Released like them on the Wii, man. That'd be funny, man. Playing Battlefield on the Wii. Honestly, how bad are we doing? Like, how bad am I doing now? Yeah, we're gonna end this soon. So have you played every Battlefield game ever? Since you've played Battlefield 4 on every platform? There's probably someone out there that's literally played every Battlefield game ever, on like every platform. Man, that'd be so much money though. You'd have to pay for that. All of them. For PC. I don't know. Even Red Eagle, the predecessor to Battlefield. That's the name of it, if I remember correctly. It's something Eagle, I'm pretty sure. Predecessor. And 19. You mean 1943? You mean Battlefield 1943? Because Battlefield 1942 is the game from 2002, I believe, and that didn't have a console port. Yeah, yeah, I thought so. I was definitely on a US server there. Alex Jones, my teammate was. Dude, that's why I was doing it bad as well, because I literally joined a US server, so the ping was not the best. But I just wanted to see. Playing them. Fair enough. Yeah, I'd played the Battlefield 2, what's it called, Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, like a few years ago. Because they brought back the servers online for that, the PlayStation 2. The control scheme's absolutely awful, but it's quite an interesting Battlefield game, like the first Battlefield game on console. Original Xbox, it's modded. Yeah, I have an original Xbox modded as well. Yeah, it certainly was. There was another game, I can't remember the name of it, but there was another game series that did that. Like, you would like switch between characters and all that when you would die. Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is a big one, but I'm pretty sure there was another series.
На, медпакет!
Some less known. I don't know, it's not coming to my head.
Вот тебе, медпакет!
Something. I don't know. I would have to type it up. Yeah. What other game series do? So yeah, I take it you're a fan of more of the older games, like most of us. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll probably find someone at event. I'll find someone that loves Battlefield 5 and 2042 out there eventually, but why did I throw a medkit there? I was meant to use it. I mean, I would have died either way. Yeah, I'm the same, man. Wait for playing games with rest of first rooms. 1 in the morning. Wow. Wait, is it one? Is so? Are you American yourself, or is it just your friends? that you're playing if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning in your time zone, but it's like 8 or something like that wherever they live. Because I have to do that when I play with my American friends. Oh, okay. Well, you don't have that issue then. Gets a bit of a problem when you get older though, playing with Americans over here, because we're such ahead of their time zone. Like 5 hours is the minimum. If you live in California, oh my god, you're 8 hours behind us.
Let me kill you!
Got a mix. Man, Alaska's even worse actually. I think that's like 12 hours behind us. Jeez. That's why I don't really play like revival servers much in the channel, which I mentioned like 20 minutes ago, but it's like I like it that these servers and that for the older games are coming back on, but most of them are for American servers, so yeah, about 10 years ago. Nice. It's good to know you're actually keeping up with people. Most people I met online on that, when I got to my 20s, which I'm actually 24 myself, believe it or not, but it'll be 25 later this year, but last few years, most of them have obviously got a job and all that type of stuff, so I don't really play online with much people nowadays. Much as I used to. Just... Really? Well, you're 2 months under. You're 2 months younger than me. I'm the 7th of October. I'll be 25. Well, not exactly 2 months. Maybe. It's 34. No, you're like. That's crazy, man.
На тебе! Медпакет возьми! Вот медпакет, возьми!
What's the YouTube streams would do that though? This is going to be the last match, chat. This game's obviously still alive, still active. It's going to be more interesting next weekend when we'll get Battlefield Hardline. Hopefully, this year, pray to God, this year we can find... Hopefully, it's not downtown. Hopefully, it's not downtown on Battlefield Hardline. Hopefully, it's like a better map this year, because every year I do this Still Alive series, it's always downtown on Battlefield Hardline. It's like a 24/7 Hardline. 24/7 lobby, and I hope it's something else done, because I absolutely despise that map. Everybody just camps on the roof. It's well annoying. Well, I guess we'll find out next Sunday. I mean, we've lost this anyway. It's not like I'm going to win regardless, no matter what I do here. Whatever, we were lost anyway. Alright, chat, I think I'm going to end it here. Went for about an hour and a half, give or take. And is Battlefield 4 still alive? Yeah, of course. It's got a decent amount of players. Sucks this year I can't look at the PS3 versions, as I said, start the stream. Like, EA's just shut down all the servers of them. Like, I'll show you one thing before I do end, chat, like... Here's when I did the 2023 series. I said this at the start, but I'll say this again. Like, look at this. When I did this series for 2023, look at how many of the older Battlefield games I could play. Look at all this. But now, over the last 2 years this has happened. Sucks so much, man. So sad. Because literally there's only 4 games in the series I can now do for the older Battlefield games. Gotta give Activision praise for that. At least all the old Call of Duty games are still on. Still up. This is a shit on Activision. Yeah. But it's EA being greedy. Give it a couple of years and they'll shut down Battlefield 4. No new EA. They'll wait maybe a couple of years after Battlefield 6 is out. That'll be us. Yeah. I know there's a you can play them on PC anyway. You can play Bad Company 2 on PC. It's pretty easy. PC is really easy to play it. Battlefield 3 is still up on PC. Then the older games, you got some ways to play them. There's a was or re-ramp on PC, or like a mod or something. These are the servers. Ah, okay, cool. But it's, I mean, it's still pretty popular. It's a decent amount of servers. And I'm playing this on a Sunday though. I used to do the Still Alive series like on Mondays. The reason why I moved the series to the weekend is because when I do certain games, you cannot find enough people on the weekdays, like the Far Cry games. When I did the Still Alive series for that a couple of years ago, which I actually do turn to that sometime later this year. But it always starts like the evening on the weekend. But anyway, I've got nothing else to say, so I'm gonna end it here. So tomorrow will be obviously we finished off Killzone Liberation yesterday, so tomorrow we're gonna start my playthrough of Infamous First Light. Once we've done that, we'll do a tier list of all the Infamous games. Then on Wednesday, we're actually getting close to finishing off Starwind Morrowind. So we'll see. I'm not gonna say anything yet because we might not even complete that on Wednesday. To be fair. Might still have like a Friday stream as well to do that if we actually do complete that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Then next Sunday, we'll look at is Battlefield Hardline still alive? Which, who knows? I'm sure it will be, but hopefully there's more than one lobby this year. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. Just depends when I'm looking at it. But anyway, I've got nothing else to say, so I'm going to end it here. So I will see you all next time.